Hello students, myself Suresh, chemistry faculty, and you're watching CCC Chemistry Concepts Clear YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be explaining the third law of chemical combinations, which is the law of multiple proportions. So let's start the discussion. Yeah, students, I hope you can see here law of multiple proportions. This law is proposed by Dalton and which is verified by Berzelius. And according to this law, if two elements combine together to form two or more compounds, the mass of one element that combined with a fixed mass of other element are in simple whole number ratio. So let's take an example to understand this statement in a better way. See, I am taking here two elements which are nothing but hydrogen and oxygen. When these two elements are combined together, they form two compounds, water and hydrogen peroxide. And if I see the mass of oxygen and hydrogen in these two compounds, two hydrogens we have. Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, and we have one oxygen. Atomic mass of oxygen is 16, which is 2 and which is 16. Then here 2 into 1, 2, and 2 oxygens we have 2 into 16, which is 32. And according to this statement, the mass of oxygen 16 and 32 is combining with fixed mass of other element which is hydrogen, C 2 2, which is fixed, are in simple whole number ratio, which means the 16 is to 32 gives 16 ones are 16 twos are. This is 1 and 2 are the simple whole numbers, and 1 is to 2 is nothing but simple whole number ratio, which means whenever two elements hydrogen and oxygen combine together, they form two compounds, water and hydrogen peroxide. In these two compounds, the mass of oxygen is combining with uh, fixed mass of hydrogen, which is 2, are in simple whole number ratio. That is 1 is to 2. That So I hope you understood this statement and example. Let's take another example so that you'll get good clarity. So I am taking here two elements which are nitrogen and oxygen, and they are giving in this case more than two compounds. Here I have taken five compounds of nitrogen and oxygen, where if you clearly see each compound, each and every compound having two nitrogens, two nitrogen. That means the mass of nitrogen, if I take 2 into atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, which gives 28. So in all the compounds, mass of nitrogen is fixed. And the mass of oxygen, if I take, here one oxygen is there, 1 into 16, which gives 16. Here two oxygens are there, 2 into 16, which gives 32. And here three oxygens are there, 3 into 16, which is 48. And four oxygens are there, 4 into 16, which gives 64. And here five oxygens are there, 5 into 16, which gives 80. And if I compare the mass of oxygen, which is combining with fixed mass of nitrogen, in this case 16 is to 32 is to 48 is to 64 is to 80, which gives 16 1 is 16, 16 2 is 32, 16 3 is 48, 16 4 is 64, and 16 5 is 80, which is nothing but 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 are simple whole numbers, and the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 5, which is nothing but simple whole number ratio, which means the mass of oxygen in this case are in simple whole number ratios, and which is combining with fixed mass of nitrogen. So that is what actual this statement means. So I hope you understood this statement and two examples. So I'll be giving you few more examples where you can practice these examples. So here nitrogen and oxygen, hydrogen forms two compounds, ammonia and hydrogen, and carbon and oxygen forms carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Here sulfur and oxygen forms sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and phosphorus and chlorine gives phosphorus trichloride and phosphorus pentachloride. I hope you understood everything, and thanks to my subscribers. If you like this video, please do like, share and comment.